So how are you guys? So I hope you are in good conditions and it is actually in a good place and are safe right now. So let's fill our minds with our new learnings to be discussed today, and I hope you will gain more skills and knowledge with regards to our new topic for today. Okay, so just sit back and let's start. Last time guys, we already discussed the two methods of cooking. Okay, so the first method that we actually discussed is the dry heat method. And the examples of the dry heat methods are the roasting, the sautéing, and the broiling. And then the second one, or the second cooking method we discussed, was actually the moist heat method. Okay, so what are those kinds of moist heat method? Okay, so those moist heat method is actually the steaming, the poaching, the braising. Okay, I know that you already learned from our topic yesterday guys, and I am looking forward for our new discussion today. So today we're going to discuss the presentation or how to present a meat dish. First topic guys is actually about food plating. Okay, food plating guys is actually a process of arranging and then decorating of food to make it more presentable. Okay, and aside from that, it is actually adds value to the markup price of the food that you're actually serving. Okay, so we all know that this kind of food plating was actually good start for everyone, especially those people who have their restaurants. Okay. We all know guys that before we eat the food, we take a picture of it, right? So yun yung tinatawag nating foodstagram. Okay, so able to have that, you should know the basic principle of food platter presentation guys. So we actually know the following. First one, we should know the three elements of food plating. Okay, so what is the first element under that? The presentation of the food plating, the number one, it should be the centerpiece, maybe an uncut portion of the main food item. Okay, second one, slices or the serving portion of the main food item. Garnish, arrange in proportion to the cut slices. Okay, so that was actually the three elements of the food presentation. Next, under the basic principle of platter, the second one is the food should easy to handle and to serve. So one portion can be removed without ruining the arrangement of the food. Okay? Simple arrangement is easier to serve. Okay, why? It actually makes more lively and attractive to the food that you actually serve. Okay? Fourth one should be noted guys, because the attractive platters was actually made of metals, mirrors, chinaware, plastics, or even woods. So remember this last part guys. So in number 5, it must look attractively and appropriate not only to itself but among the presentation in the table. Okay? So before you serve the item itself, know first what's the theme of the table so that it could be resemblance. Okay? Easy, right? To know those kinds of basic food elements. So aside from that, the principle, my dear future chefs, we should know also the basic elements in plating. Okay? And those basic elements are the following. Okay, the number one, we should create a framework. So you must start with the drawing or sketches that was actually suitable to the theme itself. Second one, keep it simple. So select the right ingredients to focus on one space to simplify the preparation. The third one, balance the dish. So you must play on the colors itself, the shapes of the main dish, and then the texture that was actually ensure that the diners will not overwhelm. Third one, get the right portion size. So ensure that there is the right amount of ingredients, guys, in the plate that was actually complement the dish. Okay, it should not too big or not too small. It should be striking with the right proportion of the protein, the carbohydrates, and then the vegetable. It should create a nutritionally balanced meal. See number 5, with the regards to the basic principles, highlights the key ingredients. Okay? So, ensure the main ingredient stands out, guys. Now, guys, you understand the basic elements of plating as well as the principle itself. So, you can be a pro now. But aside from that, guys, if we are in a situation that a time is actually minimal, you can still do the plating like a pro. So you can have with you the classic plating techniques. So it's actually patterned with the clock. Or the main dish is actually between 3 to 9 o'clock. And then the starches, which is actually the rice like that. It was actually the rice, the bread itself, it actually between the 9 to 11 o'clock. And then the vegetable itself, guys, it should be between 11 to 3 o'clock. So you may follow that, guys, for you to be able to have the presentation itself to be more beautiful. Okay? Then, since aside from that, guys, if you have the sauces at your home, you can do the plating also with the use of the sauce. The white sauce, the red sauce, you can place it artistically to the plate itself. It actually adds more creativeness. Okay? And then, aside from the plating, we actually have the word garnish. The plating was actually the decoration itself, while the garnish, it actually served as an accent, perks, or the highlight the color of the main dish. It is actually meant to enhance and match the flavors of the dish, but you should not empower it. You should have the main dish to be more attractive than the garnish itself. But always remember, guys, that the garnish should be edible too. Okay, so here are some simple guidelines in applying garnishes. Refrain from heaping garnishes on one corner of the plate. Then second, provide a flash or color and shapes by arranging the garnishes around the main dish. Okay? The third one, garnishes should always be edible. You should avoid using the parsley, flowers, lemons, lemon twist, cinnamon sticks, or raw herbs. Lastly, garnishing should be applied quickly to ensure the food arrives. Okay. I hope you learned from our discussion today and acquired the skills that you needed in our competency. In line with this, let's have a short activity that will deepen your understanding. Okay? All you have to do, guys, is to choose the letter of the correct answer. You will be given 5 seconds each questions. Easy, right? So let's get started.
Play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
In platter presentation, uncut portion of the main food item is called A. Garnish, B. Serving portions, C. Centerpiece, D. Serve. You are right! It's C. Centerpiece. It is arranged artistically in proportion to the cut slices. A. Slices, B. Serving portions, C. Garnish, D. Pan. You are right! It's letter C. Garnish. The food should be easy to handle and A. Garnish, B. Serve, C. Arrangement, D. Pan.
You are right! It's letter B. Serve.
Use attractive platter presentations made of metal, mirrors, plastics or woods, and blank. A. China, B. Pan, C. Platter, D. Settings. Very good. It's letter A, China. The classical plating techniques uses the three basic food items except A. Main dish, B. Starch, C. Vegetables, D. Plate.
That's right, it's letter D, plate. Congratulations, you did it well. Till our next game, guys. I hope you enjoy.
Okay guys, so I think you learned very well. So before we end up our topic, I want you to do this kind of dish. So perform and present a pork adobo, write its recipe, and make a pot of documentation of your work, and then label it guys. So your product and performance will be evaluated using the rubrics below. Okay, so what's our rubrics? So our rubrics will be use of tools and equipment, application of procedures, safety works habits, final output, and then the time management. So you should apply with you guys for what we have taught today. Send the picture to me, having the principle and the elements of the food plating. I hope that you actually learn from our discussion today and you are able to apply it in your daily livings. Okay, so you may apply it during any occasion at home or any occasion in other places. You can gain more money around about it, and then you are able to have and acquire the skills. Okay, please remember this guys, that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Okay, so again, thank you guys. I'm Ma'am Flor from Ubihan High School. God bless everyone and have a nice day.